Here we have for sale this absolutely stunning July 2022 on a 22 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T6.1, which is the most recent iteration, so the most recent facelift of the Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T30, so it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2-litre TDI diesel engine producing 150 brake horsepower, and that is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And this is the short wheelbase Highline van, but clearly not quite your standard Highline van. So what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Volkswagen Transporter Highline van of this age. We'll also talk you through the optional extras which are on this particular vehicle from the factory, plus the fantastic conversion which has also been carried out as well. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see the first bit of spec, really, the first optional extra, and that is that this one was spec'd with a glazed tailgate. So a tailgate is one door which opens up like so, and glazed of course because it has the rear window. And because this came from factory with the glazed tailgate, this has got the heating elements in the glass, and you also get the rear windscreen wiper as well. Now then, we can also talk you through some of the bits which have been added here. So we've got a full styling pack on this vehicle. That includes the lovely rear spoiler. We've also got the gloss black rear badge, and down here we've also got the rear bumper protector as well. I can also see another optional extra just nestled under there, and that is this one has got the tow bar prep as well. On a Highline model, as standard, you get things like colour-coded bumpers, colour-coded door handles, but you also get rear parking sensors as well. In terms of condition of the vehicle, in these videos I would usually have a really sort of in-depth look at the condition of the vehicle, but this one being as new as it is and as low as miles as this one has got, there's really not much that I'm going to be able to fault this on. We can obviously, of course, have a look down the sides of the vehicle to demonstrate that, but it is in absolutely impeccable condition. If we open up the rear tailgate, we can then start to have a look inside the back of the van, and of course this is where things really do change, and this is where you can see we're now into camper territory. So this has got a lovely camper van or day van conversion in the back of it. So we've got the full width Smart Beds Evolution rock and roll bed in the back of here. Absolutely fantastic. It actually matches the brick trim as well in the front of the vehicle, and I'll show you how this operates when we go around to the other side. And we've actually got 3 belted seats just there as well. Fully carpeted and insulated behind here, which is absolutely essential if you're going to be sleeping in the back, of course. And then if we look over on the side, we have got your power controls here. So of course this vehicle has got a leisure battery, but you've also got a power converter as well. So when you press on that, it not only gives you the battery voltage, so your leisure battery voltage, but it then activates this 230 volt 3-pin plug as well. The 2 outer ones here will work all the time, whether the power converter is on or not. So you've got a 12 volt socket, then you've got a USB there as well, so perfect for charging phones or using small appliances. But then when you want to, when you get onto site, as I say, you can turn that on, and you've got the use of your 3-pin plug as well. On the roof, we've got a full suede headlining with LED spotlights, but just absolutely fantastic in the back of here. Plenty of storage underneath the back of the seat here, so this is, I guess, where you put your boxes in here with different elements. And we've got the nice non-slip flooring as well, and as I mentioned a bit earlier with the tow bar, you can see this is where you've got some of the tow bar kit just over there as well, if you wanted to put that on. On the rear window, we have got curtains on the rear window, and of course they are replicated on the side windows as well. Moving then around to the side of the vehicle, and this is where we've got more styling elements to talk to you about. So you can see, first thing to note is that this vehicle has been lowered front and rear and fitted with these fantastic gloss black 20-inch Wolf-Race alloy wheels. Wolf-Race are a real favourite of ours here at Bridgend Van Centre, and I think when they're lowered, especially against the indium grey, which is the name of this colour, I think it just sets it off absolutely fantastically. We've also got sidebars and roof bars as well to go along with that. If we come round to this side, open up the side loading door, we can then start to have a look a bit more in detail at what we've got on offer here. So looking at this rock and roll bed, as I say, full width, so plenty of space, really utilises the full space in the van. And we've got this little handle just here, this Evolution, where it says Evolution and Smart Beds just here. But if you give that a push, the bed will then on its own retract back into the seat-in position, give that a bit of a pull, and then it clicks into place there. And it is as simple as that to turn it back into a 3-seater bench there. I really like this nice fascia board under here as well, which hides, of course, all of the gubbins of the seat, but just gives it a really nice, smart finish. We've also then got the table, which, of course, is removable. It's got the foldable leg just here, and you can place that anywhere along the rail just there. And you've got a side opening window on the driver's side. Now, the way this van was spec'd, it was absolutely ideal really for this type of conversion. So not only have we got the rear tailgate, the glazed tailgate, but this one was also actually spec'd with a bulkhead delete. So no bulkhead from factory, but also twin swivel front seats. So both of these seats swivel around. I've just sort of swiveled one just to demonstrate that. And as I say, when we come around to the driver's side, we need to be able to see what is going on there in the front. But as I say, twin swivel captain seats from factory, so really nice spec to do this type of conversion on. The lights are actually on a light switch up here as well, so they're not just coming on or off when you open and close the doors. So absolutely fantastic conversion, impeccable condition, of course, in the back of here as well. If we open up the passenger door, I'm going to show you a bit more of the condition here in the front of the vehicle. Got nice carpet overmats in the front there, and say that lovely swivel captain's chair with the twin armrests as well. Coming then round to the front of the van then, and lots more bits which have been added here. So I say this is where you get a real nice look of that stance with it being lowered with those 20-inch wheels. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. On the front end here, we've got a full gloss black front end. So gloss black fog light surrounds, lower grills, upper grill, badge, all changed to gloss black, which totally sets it off against the indium grey. We've got this gloss black lower splitter just here, and the all-important Transporter HQ LED headlight upgrade. An absolute essential, I think, if you've got a Transporter with non-LED lights like this one from factory. That's a really nice upgrade to have there. Gives you a much brighter headlight. You get these lovely LED daytime running lights as well, and when you sort of lock the van, it gives you a nice sweep of the indicators as well just there. But a really nice upgrade to see, and I hope you would agree that is a fantastic looking van. No VAT to pay on this particular example. As I mentioned, it was this is a July 2022, so you've actually got manufacturer's warranty on this vehicle until July 2025. Opening the driver's door, then we can start to have a look inside the cab here of what you get as a driver, and of course absolute condition is impeccable. Electric windows, electric heated folding mirrors up on top of here. Of course, we've got the flat bottom leather multifunctioning steering wheel. You've got your adaptive cruise control, your onboard computer controls just there as well. The mileage on this vehicle, 2,060 miles. Auto activated lights and wipers. I say on the driver's seat, I say not only does this swivel, but you've got the twin armrests there as well. Jumping in the cab then, you can see on the T6.1 you do get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. Absolutely fantastic system. I won't run through everything on this now to save some time, but you've got things like your Apple Maps and Apple Music on here. Really good to use. If we go back onto the radio screen here, you can see that we've got DAB radio, and of course you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. Put the vehicle into reverse, you've got your full parking sensor display there as well. Air conditioning, of course, comes as standard on a Highline. You can toggle your start, stop, and your parking sensors just there. And then you've got heated windscreen. That's the actual quick clear windscreen with the elements in the screen. As I mentioned, 6-speed manual gearbox. I really like that about this van. It's the 150 brake horsepower model, so plenty of power to be used daily. And as I say, 6-speed manual gearbox as well for fantastic motorway driving. Down here we've got 2 USB-Cs, and of course I've got my phone plugged in there to be able to demonstrate to you the Apple CarPlay which is on offer. So absolutely fantastic van, brilliant opportunity being so new and with so few miles. As I say, spec'd from the factory with tailgate bulkhead delete. We've got the lovely detachable tow bar at the back. Of course you could use that for towing if you wanted, but also really good for a bike rack if you wanted to go away on your camping trips with a couple of bikes. And I say 150 brake horsepower model, 6-speed manual gearbox. All these styling elements then lowered with the 20-inch Wolf Race alloy wheels. Everything done in gloss black, so the badges, all the front grills, the front splitter. We've got the sidebars, roof bars and rear spoiler there, and that fantastic camper van conversion there in the back. This vehicle is here with us, ready to be driven away and enjoyed. Of course, this is a van that you could use daily and also for those camping or day trips as well. If you'd like to see the full advert of this vehicle, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the description, the photography and the price of the vehicle. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates on all of our vans, including this lovely Transporter that we have here in front of us. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange, and we can deliver our vans nationwide as well. Thank you very much for watching.